update, but we're starting. Jackbox. Party Pack 3.
Jackbox
update.
Take all the info your government has collected on its citizens and use it to play a little game I like to call Guespionage.
Okay. Good to be back.
Let the Guespionage begin.
back.
Who's up first?
I guess Jackbox, Twitch, Twitter account.
I guess I'm first. So, okay. So let's not do the double just yet.
Fingernails with scissors.
Fingernails with scissors. Ooh.
Give it your best guess. You get more points the closer you come to the
Oh man,
Actually, probably
I
more than
could-
you think.
I could go on for a long, cool time about this, but I won't.
Well, yeah, no, do it. That's the point of the
We have an answer.
No, it's real. It's the
Okay.
worst.
during this
I
game.
guess if the actual percentage is higher or
It's the
lower.
worst. It's a cooler story than you have ever heard. Yeah, the font is different.
It's more than you think, I think. Right, let's go see. Yeah, it's lower. You're right, it is lower. Well, yep, there's more than zero. Good job, Stu.
You can still technically be right that it's more than one thinks. If one thinks, it is 0%.
You see, I'm thinking, what do you, when you go to a manicurist, how do they cut your fingernails with scissors, don't they?
Well, they mean scissors. They mean cut paper scissors, not nail scissors.
No, nail scissors.
No, they just said scissors.
Because I'm thinking nail scissors.
That's what I was thinking.
I interpreted that, although you're right that it doesn't technically mean this in English, but I interpreted that as meaning paper scissors.
Me too.
And I think it wouldn't be as low as 3% if it included nails. If most people thought it included nail scissors.
I would bring out my CD wallet, my CD, binder.
Well, you talk about cool stories. We've heard so many about that, but
If I,
you can't hear about nail scissors.
you really don't want to hear about nail scissors. How about we'll make this story?
Talk about it.
We'll make that story like a Patreon only subscriber story. Yeah, it's behind. Let's put that behind a paywall. That's the extra content that you have to. Only diehard fans want to hear.
Sounds good to me.
I'm going to search.
Of course, Twitch has their own, payment. I just don't know anything about it. So that's why I invoked Patreon.
Percentage of people prefer smooth peanut butter to crunchy peanut butter.
Is this repeat? Smooth versus crunchy peanut butter?
Yeah, it does. It does sound familiar.
It does sound familiar, but no one has any clue what the answer was, so.
Right.
58%. Everyone else, higher or lower?
Smooth to crunchy. Well, do they mean crunchy or do they mean chunky?
I think it's
No, there's no. Chunky isn't crunchy,
Yeah, it's
is it?
pieces of peanuts in the peanut butter. That's all
alright.
it means.
Fine. I have an excuse for not knowing that.
Oh, yeah.
Next up. All right.
I'm sorry. What was the answer? I'm pulling a stew. I'm playing forever.
62%.
Oh, that was
okay.
close.
Yes, you were very close.
Dean is pulling a stew.
Yeah, I disagree. I'm passionate in favor of chunky. But
If more than
I have like 40.
yeah, it
Because-
sounds like I would imagine this is pretty high.
Elaine is a magnet junkie. She has figured out
How does that work?
how they work.
Oh,
Stop stepping on my my joke.
Higher or lower?
This new font is throwing me off.
What do you think? Higher Higher or lower? The vote is lower. And the correct answer is...
Jackbox Games? Ooh, nice guess. That's a high guess. It was close. Jackbox Games. Introducing Monster Seeking Monster. What is that? This is a tweet from Jackbox Games.
How long ago?
I'm intrigued. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, it's part of Party Pack 4. They're previewing Party Pack 4. Sweet.
Ooh.
Oh wow, you heard it here first. Probably not,
Yeah,
guys.
right. This is where you subscribe to get the breaking news. Once every 2 weeks.
All right, hold on. This is interesting. Yeah, this is actually worth discussing. If I can go back to the beginning of their announcements.
What percentage of people have ever had usernames, email, Twitter, etc., with the number 69 in them?
Nice. Stu, you know what to guess.
Yes. I know exactly what to guess.
Probably a poor guess, but
It's probably a very poor guess, but I don't think I have a choice to guess that, right?
I'm excited. They're previewing these games. I'm excited. I'm more interested in this than playing. Actually playing. Number 69. Yeah, I'm gonna go much lower. I give Stu props for doing it. But maybe he'll have the right answer. Maybe they fudged the numbers so it's 69.
Hey.
Now, Stu should get some credits. Stu should get some credit.
There's definitely things that are more important than winning.
All right. Here we go. So the announcement of the Party Pack 4 was April 23rd, and we went through that already. So on June 1st, they said, Fibbage, enough about you. It's the coolest new feature of Fibbage 3. So Fibbage 3 is the first game they announced, and the feature is called Enough About You. This is my turn. Okay. I can't find my tab. Alright, this is relatively high. Adrian has a pretty good sleight of hand trick. He's at the age now where he can actually pull out some cool shit. Like, cause kids' magic tricks are dumb.
Sure.
No offense to our 0 viewers. What's going on with 0 viewers? Nobody's even, none of us are actually tuned in.
I'm usually viewing, but in this case, I'm playing 3-on-3, or I finished the game, actually. I won. So,
let me
completed that
tune in on my
goal.
iPad. Oh. Hey, Rich. I'm streaming. How was the play? You're streaming
lower,
live to
15%.
0 users.
Okay. Actually, we went to Marina's play because his place was not getting down.
Right.
So, yeah, it was good. It was fun.
What percentage of people have voted for someone on an election ballot just because they like the person's name?
No people.
Rachel says hi to no people.
Well,
Actually,
hello, Rachel.
Noah, Stu, and
Hello,
Dean
Rachel.
are on the mic right now.
I know it's
No. Rachel just said Dean and Do. That is... That's...
Okay then.
Wait, can they hear me?
This is weird. Now the mission is log in for 90 minutes. I mean, that's not difficult.
Yep. What mission number is that?
This is guest speak.
Use some serious points.
I can't tell because the thing is so broken. It's 5 or 6. I can't even get the page to
Okay,
come
so
up.
I'm only on number 3, so that's just number 5.
Yeah.
Let's see, what would be good? How about
I'm gonna get in Twitch now.
Peanut butter and jelly.
Well, the internet can see...
So Noah first got peanut butter, now he's got peanut butter and jelly.
The internet can see the in the upper right corner, the feed in the upper right corner, so they can see you.
Right, but but the two questions are connected because one of the reasons why Chunky is better is because
They can hear
Chunky
me.
is better on a peanut butter and jelly sandwich specifically.
Right.
I do agree.
24%. Everyone pick.
I'm trying to do 4 things now. Way more peanut butter than jelly.
I gotta do a Hail Mary at this point, so.
I think... No.
It's unanimous again. And the correct answer is...
I think that's a good hit there.
21%.
Nice. Solid guesses.
Oh. Yeah. That's what I meant. I went the wrong way. That's what I meant to say. I don't know.
All right, Rachel, why don't you go up to bed? Why? Because it's...
By mining social media, we found the most popular
Late.
answers to this question. After
All right, fine. Then help me figure out this question then.
Up here. Okay.
After turkey, what's the most important Thanksgiving food?
You have 3 chances to pick
Okay,
the
what
most
else?
popular answers on the board. Good luck.
There's potatoes.
Oh, and gravy.
Uh-huh.
Wait, gravy.
Uh-huh.
Wait, what? You have to pick how many?
3. You have to pick 3.
Oh, gravy, pie, and stuffing then. No, not stuffing, not stuffing. Gravy, pie,
You are not helpful.
potatoes.
Oh, more turkey was what I would have said.
That's giving people too much food.
Popular answers.
Yeah. We're about to be proven wrong.
All right,
Ooh,
stuffing,
potatoes.
potatoes, and pie.
Everyone's.
You started out with pie. You started out with pie, right?
Let's start with potatoes.
So I think I won.
Has to have a winner.
I didn't put potatoes down.
Dean wins by a decent margin.
Pretty handily, yeah.
Yeah. Congratulations.
You are a cranberry.
All right, so while we'll start another guest espionage, and while we wait for the lobby to fill up, we're gonna go over these.
One person on.
That one person might be Dean. And now I'm gonna so that's Dean. He's watching this thing we're on, and now I'm watching. Rachel says
Hi, Rachel.
Dean says hi. Sorry, Steen says hi.
Yeah.
You're on camera now. Okay, let me. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Ooh, a new disconnected.
Yeah, the new dialogue has
Logo.
changed. Wow, they are sprucing the joint up.
I mean, these changes are so minor, but but we couldn't find patch notes and see if they actually changed anything significant.
No, because I'm more interested in the new games. So we have Fibbage, enough about you. Well, it's a whole new game mode where all the questions are about you and your fellow players.
I mean, that's good for us. It's not good for streaming.
Warren gets this dude named Warren gets a prompt at the beginning of the game that asks, "What's a movie you know is terrible but still secretly love?" Then you type in he types in his honest answer, Ice Age Collision Course. Later in the game, we get the question, a movie Warren knows is terrible but secretly loves. Yeah, so basically you're just providing the answers, the Fibbage answers. Okay, yep. It all culminates in a rapid-fire final round where everyone enters one truth and one lie about themselves. That's actually a popular game. Jimmy Fallon plays that game. Okay. Still part of Fibbage 3. Alright. And Fibbage is the only sequel in the pack. That means there's 4 brand new games. Next one is called Survive the Internet.
Good luck with that.
It's a user-generated comedy game where you twist your friends' opinions in a myriad of hilarious ways. During each round of play, everybody gets a different prompt that asks a simple opinion-based question, like, how do you feel about fidget cubes?
Okay.
Someone would say, I'm addicted to them. That response is then randomly sent to another player, let's say me. My objective is to take his quote out of context in the funniest way imaginable. Suppose we're on a social media site. I would need to come up with a hashtag to follow. I'm addicted to them. I would do hashtag swirlies. Why is that? What's a swirly? It's a joke that I'm not getting.
Spinner?
No, but it's supposed to be out of context. I'm addicted to them was about fidget spinners, or fidget cubes, whatever. And then you're supposed to take it out of context and add the hashtag swirlies. Everybody then votes on who comes
when
out.
you flush someone's head down the toilet.
Are we waiting for anybody?
Waiting for anybody, any guests. But also, while we do so, I'm reading these things. There's only one more game that was announced.
To select the character.
Let me go through the last game they announced, which is Monster Seeking Monster. They announced that July 27th, a few days ago. It's a dating-themed party game where players send each other secret messages trying to set up dates and then find out who dated who and who betrayed who. Did we mention you're also all secretly monsters with different hidden powers? Maybe you get extra points for spreading vampirism. Maybe you gain or lose points depending on whether you date during a full moon. Or maybe you are the scariest thing of all, a ventriloquist puppet. I don't get any of these games and these descriptions.
This is the ramblings of a madman, what you're saying.
I think they might be trying to over-design here.
Well, it sounds like it's meant to be, which is surprising to me, more of a party game and less of a stream game, which doesn't really make a lot of sense to me.
I don't know.
That's what it sounds like.
Well, I'm up for anything. But okay, so
I mean, it suits us, but it doesn't. I'm surprised it doesn't. Yeah, it seems like it doesn't suit the worm.
Okay, all right, so we can get going here.
Did the noise get quieter by any chance?
Nope, it's still pretty bad.
Well, it's still there. I think your overall volume may have gone down, which improves the situation, but you can still hear it.
Wait, what? You're saying the noise didn't change at all?
No, well, we still hear it. It's like an oscillating fan to me, but it's not too distracting for me.
No, I'm honestly curious if it's changed at all, because I actually turned it down, so I'm trying to determine if you're actually hearing me or something else.
Yeah, actually, now you mention it.
It's better now.
It is better, but it's
Okay, let's go.
still ain't great. Yeah.
Now our viewer count just ticked up one as soon as I hit it start.
I am not seeing any indication that there's any patches. Strange.
Maybe Twitch had a patch.
It's highly unlikely. No.
I think that would explain what we're seeing
This
here.
isn't all in the in-game
Maybe they
stuff.
thought it was. I mean, if all they changed was the fonts and stuff, maybe they thought it was error messages. Maybe they thought it was so minor that they didn't need to announce it. I don't know.
Chainsaws.
I feel like we've gotten this too. Again,
This doesn't
who
seem
could possibly remember?
I think I've revved one up, but I don't think I've actually used it to kill anybody.
No, you would be the most likely person living in the most rural area. Really, not much need for a chainsaw when you live in an apartment.
Now let's get to the right answer. 39%. Now what about juggling chainsaws? Does that count? Because that's my only
Double.
experience.
Jeez. I didn't think it was that many.
I guess a lot of people live in
Well done.
areas where it would make more sense.
Any of you guys used one?
I have.
Okay, computer, what do you have for this one?
I don't think I've even seen any of the Texas Massacre movies.
Between the Hunger Games, Twilight, and Insurgent, what
No, I haven't
percentage
either.
of people
I'm more surprised on your part because you like horror movies.
Yeah, I just don't like
I've
slasher
barely
movies.
seen any of those classic horror movies, those franchises. I don't really care about them. And I don't think you care about the older franchises either. Now that you mention it, I've never heard you say that you
No, I don't like any of these serial killer
have
movies.
seen those.
So, you know, Freddy or Jason or Halloween, Michael Myers.
Yeah.
Or
72. Well, it's a large number for sure. That's a good guess, I think.
And the correct answer is
Oh, kidding.
79%.
I mean, it makes sense. It's the better. It's the better series.
Well, I think it depends who you pull. You know, Twilight.
I think
Not
yeah,
do as
as
well
a-
with this crowd.
it kind of depends on when.
Yeah.
Well,
Because Twilight has definitely dwindled in support, and Insurgent is just obviously like floundering. So I just went with that.
What percentage of people usually cringe rather than laugh at videos of people being embarrassed?
You got to give me an example here.
Yeah, this is
I do both.
this is like a very abstract question.
Higher or
Not a bad question, but
Yeah, good guess. I do find myself wasting away a lot of time on random Facebook compilation videos of
the right answer?
fails.
59%.
I think there might also be a psychological factor where people say they cringe, but they laugh. But you know, it's more socially acceptable to say that you're embarrassed by other people's failures and that you enjoy them. You know what I mean?
Ooh, this is gonna be good.
Now, I like videos of people like face planting and hurting themselves in funny ways, but not. I hate pranks. Pranks are the worst things imaginable, I guess. I can't deal with the idea of pranks. Sweeping. I like sweeping.
Yeah, I could see it. I could see that. Yeah, it's obviously what's more. One that is more efficient. One of perhaps you feel like you're contributing more. But it's like the cards and dice of cleaning the room.
Okay, let's see the right
Let's just go ahead and explain what that means.
23%. Obviously, none of those people owned a dice.
There's a. I'll explain to the two people. There's a baseball simulation game called Stratomatic. You can play it with cards and dice, or you can play it on the computer.
So you're really doing it? Okay.
Yeah, why not? I mean, pretending. And Bernie prefers to play with cards and dice. Even though that means you have to add up all your own stats and roll and figure out what all the rolls mean. So. Stats are the biggest part of it. If you don't care about stats, that makes a big difference.
Yeah, but some people, some of us like to actually, well, at least used to, do stats by hand.
Well, I know, but
Steve still does.
that I think is the biggest stumbling block. Is are you willing to make that much of a sacrifice?
Beds every day.
Make beds every day.
Hold up.
Fold up.
You have an answer. 23%. Everyone else, do you think the correct answer is higher or lower?
People like you and me don't burn it, but I think normal human beings do.
Why are you dragging me into this?
I don't think many people do.
I almost said lower. I really think it could be lower.
I think it's a
Wow.
little bit.
Ooh,
I thought
Okay.
it was more like the 25 or 26 side
All
of
right.
that.
Well, I feel I feel less irresponsible. I figured everyone else was doing it, and it was just me.
What percentage of people are stomach sweepers?
Hmm.
15%. What do y'all think? Higher or lower?
I could never do this. My roommate, my freshman year roommate, was one of these.
I think it's not a good idea, even if you are inclined to do it.
Well, they say it for babies. They started putting. Everyone used to put babies on their stomachs, and then they said, "Oh, well, they might, yeah." And, I
Yes,
don't know,
because
30 years ago,
they would die. Yes.
they would die.
But
Yeah.
no, I think even for an adult, I'm not sure why, but I don't think it's recommended.
Yeah, that's not good.
We've collected data about everything, even this. What percentage of people have days of the week designated for specific meals, such as taco night?
Well, we don't have a regular day of the week.
I can turn this off.
We don't have a regular day of the week, but when we make tacos, it is taco night.
I don't think that's what they mean.
No, but we all dance around yelling it's taco night, even though it doesn't qualify here.
I used to have pizza on Friday very regularly.
I hope this is much better for you because it's completely off now.
But it's kind of a strange way to live. I don't necessarily
Well, yeah, the noise is gone. It didn't bother me in the first place, but it is gone.
And Surveil says
So you're welcome, 0 viewers.
ooh, just a few percentage points off. Well done. Let's see who got it right.
I sacrificed my vote for the cause.
Okay, who?
Yeah, it's anyone's game.
Yeah.
I'll bet our database has some juicy data. What percentage of callers prefer to
Music.
silence to
On
music
hold
when on
music.
hold with customer service?
Well, the music call is still on.
You broke up, but you nonetheless were saying exactly what I was saying.
Well, I'm sitting 2 feet from my console, and I'm still breaking up.
Everyone else, higher or lower?
Yeah.
You put your phone on, and you set it down.
One lonely vote for low. And the
It
correct
is
answer
annoying though when it's like the same 5 seconds of music and over and over and over again.
1%
I'm in.
That's how you guess the
But
It should be just
yes,
someone.
at least that still serves the purpose of letting you know that that you're still connected. But that is horrible.
It's time for the final round. We let the computer
Who loops 5 seconds over and over again?
Yeah, I've definitely been on hold where it's a very short thing and mostly repeated.
Yeah.
Common bookmark substitute.
What's a book?
Toilet paper.
No, the bookmarks. Instead of the
It's true. That's
what is
toilet paper is not outdated. I think we need to talk.
Don't forget to use. Okay, let's see what you picked.
What was I going to say?
Now let's take a look at the results.
This is a tough question.
Receipt, yeah, sure. Oh God, scrap paper. Nobody
Oh,
guessed.
that makes no, that makes that actually.
Oh, I didn't even notice dog-eared page. That's clearly one of them, and
Oh my
the
God,
top one.
yeah.
Who's my hero?
I missed it.
Those scrap papers kind of like sticky note, which I did say those were.
Ah, Demon, this narrow win for his second win.
Yes. No.
Yeah, nobody's watching, so about it. Off.
Third base.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, Dreadnought is finally actually free to play. I just noticed this.
What the hell is Dreadnought?
That's the free to play game.
Dreadnought,
that
yes.
Everyone plays different roles on the same massive ship, and then you have battles.
Combat
I haven't
Flight
actually
Simulator. Open
Yeah,
beta.
I haven't looked at the footage of it yet, but I remember.
And we should take a look at it. Anyway, so
yeah, that sounds promising. I like that concept.
What did we do? Yeah. What did we do last time when we,
we eventually shut off the stream and did probably Wildlands.
I think we did Fibbage.
No, we haven't done that in months. I think the last time, maybe even 2 times, we had a really good crowd. Eventually, and we did Fibbage, and then we eventually moved on to Quiplash in Party Pack 2 because we didn't want to, kill the game again, kill the stream again.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean that's been working for us the last couple times, so we can do that.
Yeah.
Nobody's watching this one.
Yeah, let's do it.
How do I do that? All right, adios, Streamland. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Streamland.